He rents a small unit on the upper floor of a shop house, giving tuition in physics. He works 7 days a week and recently earned about $500,000 and paid over $85,000 in taxes. How does Mr. Pang Yuhon do it? Mr. Pang, can you share with us how much do you earn a month now?
My income fluctuates from month to month. Last year, for the whole year, I made $520,000 after expenses.
How many students do you have altogether now?
About 200.
So are you, the type who does one-on-one tuition or like a group tuition?
Group. Yes. A group that I can take more students at the same time.
What are the projections of your future income in the
my
near
income
future?
has been going up exponentially. Okay. So I think this year is going to be even higher.
Mr. Pang is part of the booming tuition industry in Singapore. 2 years ago, Singapore households spent about $820 million on tuition, nearly almost twice the tuition bill 10 years earlier at $470 million. To top it off, the number of tuition centres with 10 or more students have increased 5 times, from 100 to 500 centres over the past 10 years. Evidently, tuition is very much in demand in Singapore. But do students here really need all that tuition?
The tuition will give an edge because students cannot choose the teachers in school, but they can choose the best tutors in the market. So here the parents have a choice.
So would you, say that maybe someone who doesn't have tuition would lose out, to someone who has tuition?
Definitely. If a student is willing to spend more time to learn something, then obviously he's going to do better than someone who does not spend the extra time to learn the same thing. But there was once 7 students from Nanyang JC got, all of them who came, all the 7 of them got distinction. Okay. So they were very excited. So, is tuition really necessary? Parents and students have mixed views.
Tuition in Singapore, I think definitely is needed. I think the parents today is so kiasu, it's no choice. Everybody is, sending the kids to tuition. I would rather, if I can, the schools do not pressurize the children so much, and also similarly they pressurize the parents. Because if your kids don't perform on par with the peers, they will call up the parents and ask the parents, why your children is performing so poorly in class.
I think it is actually quite necessary, cause in Singapore the education is actually quite good, but some kids might not like studies, and they will not even do well in school, cause like one whole big bunch of students, then one teacher to 40 students exactly.
Secondary school students, yes, because they are still younger and they still need people to guide them. Otherwise, their studies are more or less going to be affected because they are not as self-disciplined yet.
It really depends on whether the child is able to cope with their normal homework. If they are weak in certain subjects, then I think it's certainly required for them.
No, not necessarily, because all my 4 kids don't go for tuition.
So what made you come to that decision not to send them for any tuition class?
Einstein never used flashcards.
Do you think that your kids might lose out, to their peers because they don't have tuition?
I will feel some pressure because of social pressure, because all other kids go for tuition and my kids never go. I internally feel some pressure, but I just do my parts.
No, because if they concentrate in classes well, I don't think they need tuition, because teachers teach well already. Because if you're going for tuition, it's like wasting money.
I think it's a waste of time and also a waste of money, because we can study on our own. So we don't have to waste our parents' money. We can buy something else using the money.
Whether or not tuition is really necessary, the thriving tuition industry in Singapore clearly indicates its appeal. In our next clip, we discover how some learning centres in Singapore adopt interesting philosophies in educating their students.